Good evening, love, and good evening, light. Thank you for being with us tonight on this solstice and full moon eve. Here we are in the Northern Hemisphere celebrating the winter solstice, and wherever and whenever you are, if you are in the Southern Hemisphere, happy summer. Wow, this has been such an intense energetic week. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Our dear Gloria from Terra Teas, who was so generously supplied our tea for our tea evening, is unfortunately having some technical issues with her audio. And so I'm not sure if she'll be able to join us tonight. We were waiting to see if she could come back in, but didn't want to leave you all waiting too much longer. So I do appreciate your patience. Thanks for joining us tonight in another galactic gathering of light and our light language lounge. Thank you, Alicia, for being here. And Gloria, I know she's watching on YouTube, so I wanted to thank her tonight. She was, we'll get into a few minutes about how this evening came in, but I wanted to say hi to Alicia first.
Hey, I'm so excited to like be finally having our tea time that we talked about for such a long time.
Yes, this has been a while in the making, you guys. So thanks for our it kind of started in one of our galactic gatherings. We were hanging out and just talking, and somehow we got to talking about tea, I think, and the fact that we won't be doing that tonight, but Alicia she knows how to read tea leaves, and I think so. We got to talking about that, and it just so happened that Gloria Clark was one of the viewers in our hangout, and she says, well, I'll supply the tea. And I was like, oh wow, great. Well, it just so happens that she and I haven't even met her yet, you guys. This is how serendipitous this is, that she was so gracious. She literally ships all these flavors of tea to Alicia and I that we can sip and share for our tea party. And here she can't join us tonight, so I'm hoping she'll be able to figure it out. But here's to you, Gloria. And I really, Terra Teas, Terra Teas. And you guys, even the name, I had to think of how synchronistic it was, Alicia. Terra, Era, Terra Ha.
Terra Ha, yep.
And I thought Terra Teas, and now I'm getting all tingly. What a synchronicity. Here, there's no accidents, right? So here, she's these Terra Teas, and I'm telling you, talk about heavenly. So I wanted to show you guys really quick.
Yeah.
And it just so happens
this is the big bag she shipped.
Many of us have been here. I thought we were just gonna each get one little tiny taste of a tea. She sends this huge bag of all these flavors, and not only that, you guys, she lives in Canada, and Canada's post office was on strike. She even shipped it during the strike. I was like, really, guys.
She did. Yeah. So we have lots to talk about. It's going to be super fun.
So I wanted to share really quick. I just wanted to show you guys. So the very first one that I tried was gratitude. And I think I actually even posted a picture, I think, with my new teapot. So gratitude. So I wanted to begin tonight in gratitude. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you, for being here with me tonight. For Will, thank you, dear. He's drinking his tea. He's under the weather today. Many of us, I don't know if it's this energy or what is going on, but so many of us today and over the last several days, and actually the last couple of weeks, and I've been reading over even on the social media over the last couple of days, all of us are having this like really weird sensations, like tingling skin, feeling under the weather, feeling, I don't know, lethargic, spacey. Even Cosmic Christy was talking about it on her channel. Hey, Christy, I was hoping she might be able to hop in and join us today too. So I wanted to start with gratitude to all of you and say hi to everybody really quick in the room. So of course we have Alicia of Temple Beautiful, and we have Trinity. Hey, darling. Stargazer. Hey, Ray. Ian. Hey, Ian. David. Hey, David. And Elsa, thanks. Hi, guys. How are you doing? So glad you guys are here with us tonight. Hey, guys. And I am in gratitude. So I just wanted to, we've got some Tai Chi, and even the packaging, you guys, look how delightful and beautiful it is. It feels so elemental, and Just all these beautiful different blends. So here you go, guys. Terra teas, Gloria. Look her up. I tell you, these are delicious. They're all organic. And I don't have any affiliation. We just met. I just love them. They're delicious. And I'm so blessed and feel so grateful that she sent these to us tonight for our Galactic tea party. And so really, we've been talking about doing this tea party for a while. And as we were trying to get our schedules together between Alicia and with her LBCC historical business and me and Gloria and the holidays. And so all of a sudden it was like something said to me, the solstice. And so many times, all of this last couple of weeks, we've been discussing the 33 and 11 master portal solstice, master portal energy beginning on the 12/12, and the 3311 energy of the 12/12, and then the ushering out of the 2018 of the number 11 year of this master portal number. So today, not only do we have a solstice, we've got a full moon, and we have the going with that. I need a drink of water. We've got this 33 and 11 energy as we're ushering out 2018. And this, all of it, we've all been discussing, right? This massive like bookends of energy. And we've been all year long in this number in 2018, a number 11 year. It's been eclipses and then solstice, and then I am just, see what I mean? I can't, everyone I've been talking to says, I can't talk today. Everywhere I went today running my errands, everyone's running over their words today. I can't even explain what I've been feeling and experiencing and to even articulate it. And I thought, what a perfect day for all of this to be on the solstice and this full moon energy and moving out of this 2018 number 11 energy. And I feel really all tingly today, just the idea of this 33 and 11 portal energy. So sorry, you guys, I've just got these like a couple days ago and my glasses, and I'm trying to adjust them to them. So, and they're like progressive. So I feel like all spacey already anyway. So I'm like, so sorry if I'm distracting. So as we were putting this together, go ahead, Alicia.
I was just going to say, so I'm just keeping up with chat. We sent out Terra's website address. So you guys, her website is www.terrasteas.org. So definitely check that out. And she also
we'll definitely, we'll put the link to there. Mm-hmm.
She also even sent us like little samples and then like massive bags of tea as well.
Seriously, so, I got 1, 2 Earl Grey.
Okay.
Swiss chocolate.
That's what I have. Wendy, that's what I have.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is to die for. This Swiss chocolate is so excellent. I've had the Earl Grey cream already. I could not wait until today. I waited as long as I could to test the tea. I was trying to wait until our tea party, but I could wait no longer. So I've been testing them over the last couple of weeks. So I've already tried the Earl Grey cream, the Swiss chocolate, the gratitude. And tonight I also, because she was also brewing hers, I also brewed a pot of the apple. What did I do with the package? Oh, here it is. The autumn apple organic. Is that Tisani? Am I saying that right?
Tisane. It's
Tisane. Yeah. Tisane. Okay. See, I didn't say it.
So Terra says that the one that I'm drinking, the Swiss chocolate one, has whole cacao beans. And so let me tell you this little story that just happened in the kitchen. I have seen whole cacao beans, but I have never been able to like break one open and taste it. And so my husband and I found the bean or beans. We found one of them in the Swiss chocolate. And so we bit it and we tasted it. And I expected it to taste really bitter, like dark chocolate, but it actually, it was really, really nice and a natural sweet flavor. Like, my husband only like eats milk chocolate, and he really liked it. So that was my first whole cacao bean experience, and it was wonderful. So thank you, Terra, for that.
And yeah, and I gotta say too, when I went to brew the tea tonight too, the first one, which one was it that I did I think it was the gratitude one. It has little like actual whole nuts, almonds, and so I put that right in the teapot, and I wanted to show you guys too. Sorry about that. So I got a couple of different ones. I wanted I've been experimenting with teas and stuff. So I wanted to show you so this is one of my favorite cups because I like it because it's small and I can hold it. Actually, this is my teapot. So I got my little teapot here, and I'm actually steeping my tea in here. So I'm going to so I thought it would be fun. Part of the whole idea of what the tea party was, and light languages, and the light language lounge, and to combine it with a tea party, was that we could literally like emanate our light languages into our tea and put our blessings and our intention and everything that we want as and completion. Today's full moon, so it's all about completion. I had to show you guys. It's hot though. So this is my little teacup, my little my tea ball. It's shaped like a little teapot.
Oh, it's adorable.
Isn't it cute? Really cute. And it's got the little stand on there. So I've got my little tea. So these are all loose teas. So delicious, you guys. So even if you're not a fan of tea, I just wanted, that's why I said whatever it is that that beverage of your choice. But I kind of felt like it was kind of fitting too, because hot tea for the winter solstice, iced tea for the summer solstice. So I thought, well, how perfect is that? And then it was, as I was actually writing up the event, I realized that the word, as I was writing, I wrote out teachers of teachers. And then I was like, oh my gosh, the word teacher begins with the word tea. I know it sounds corny, but I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. Here I'm, doing a tea party for the teachers and the teachers, and it starts with tea. So for whatever, take that with you, what you will. But
so I want to show my teapot too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So this is my teapot. This was my grandmother's teapot, and she never used it. It always sat on the shelf, and I always admired it. And so it was one of the things that I got when she passed. And then it came with this cool little, like a little plate to put everything on. And then I'm going to show you how I brew my tea, because I brew my tea a bit more historical for loose leaf teas. And so, Terra, I'm going to just mute you for a second here. And then you
she made it back in.
She made it, yeah.
So hopefully she'll be able to talk and hear us.
Okay. So, so when I make loose leaf tea, because historically we're going to give a little history lesson because it's tea time. So historically, people think that tea came in bricks, and you may have seen it. I was going to get it out, and it's here somewhere. Maybe if I find it later. But the bricks then are smooshed, and pretty things are like stamped in them. But that's not the case. I mean, they had those. They were given out as money sometimes, but tea came in loose leaf. So it's a very historical thing to drink loose leaf tea. Now the question is, how did they brew it? Well, you probably can't see it. You can't see it, but they would just put the tea in the pot. They didn't have like cute little, like yours is really
right.
cute.
And then they had to like strain out the tea.
So then after the tea sat and it was time to pour, you would set this guy over the cup, and then it would catch all the loose leaf bits in there. And then this is for the water. And so this is a typical teacup. This teacup right here is from 1820. And these teacups have no handles. So typical teacups, typical coffee cups, typical chocolate cups didn't actually have handles. And that's where we're learning all these new amazing things today. And that's that's true. My friend Pam has and I think in Asian too, isn't that correct? Where their teacups don't have handles. Yep. And that's where, like, when you think of, a lot of us think of like pinkies up. But the reason the whole pinkies up thing is because you would switch with your fingers because
it was too hot.
And then like this one is a little more modernized for like 1820, 1830, but the chocolate ones for the chocolate cups were a little bit deeper, and you would actually pour your tea or chocolate into the basin to cool it. So
I'm trying to keep mine hot.
So this is one of the things I collect. I collect these teacups. They're very, very hard to find, but I have quite a large collection.
Ooh, now I know. I'm going to keep an eye out. I live in the antique Mecca, so I'll keep an eye out for some.
That would be awesome.
Some teacups for you.
So now you guys.
I knew we were going to get some tea history tonight. Yeah. So hey, Gloria, is she able to talk? Are you able to talk or hear us at all?
She just has to,
I wasn't sure if she could.
She just has to unmute herself. Gloria, you just have to click your little button to unmute.
I just want to see if she's able to.
So now you guys can make historical tea with Gloria's teas.
I love that. And speaking of plates, so I found this one too. And these are none of these are expensive or anything.
Can you hear me?
There she is. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you good. We can hear you well. Can you hear us? I'll tell her yes. But I do hear that feedback too though.
Yeah.
Yes, we do hear you. Yes, we hear you.
I can hear you.
Yay! I love it when a plan comes. Hey, I got my selenite out, guys.
Echo. Yeah.
So I got my selenite out, so hopefully that helped.
Okay.
So yes,
Terra, Gloria, do you want to tell us a bit about how you come up with your tea recipes?
Oh, can you hear us, Gloria?
I don't think she can hear us.
I don't think she can.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, she can. There's just
some of my stuff is done by the tea master. I deal with a couple tea masters. Yep, I can hear you.
Good job. Yeah. Keep going.
And then a number of them I blend myself. It's just whatever I'm inspired. I'm an alchemist, so I like to mix things and blend things and come up with all kinds of different types of tea.
Well, they're very delicious. I know we have a delay, and she's in Canada too, so I know we have a little bit of a delay. So I'll wait. I'll give her a chance to respond because I think, it takes her a second to hear us. Well, they're very delicious, and some of the ones that she did send us are her own specific blends where she put them together. So I'm really excited to try them all.
Yeah, totally.
And thank you for that. I knew if anybody could give us a history lesson, it would be you, Alicia.
Yes.
And hey, being able to read tea leaves, that's a pretty divine gift.
Yep.
So Gloria did, and I wanted to thank you, Gloria, just for kind of prompting this whole thing and that night and offering to send the tea. That was really lovely. So happy that you were able to join our endeavor here. So now is this something? Have you not always, but is the Terra teas new to you? Is this something you've been doing a long time? And we're all alchemists too, so I love that.
Excellent. I'm into my 7th year. It started after I had an illness and left the corporate world. And it was named because of Mother Earth and all the goodness that comes from Mother Earth. And my sister actually named it.
So I'm this your company then so Terra Teas is your company? You're saying that your sister named it, and so this is your baby. I wasn't sure since we hadn't met yet.
Yeah, it's my company along with my best friend, Oksana. We own it together. But I do most of the development and such of the company, and I do the blending as well, packaging, and I'm kind of the graphic artist behind all the labels and everything as well.
Well, that is very impressive then, because it's outstanding. It's delicious, and it is difficult to find truly organic things, and I think that many of us are striving, to find more and more of that. So I'm actually loving this. This is wonderful, and what a beautiful name. I don't know if you heard us talking earlier about the synchronicity of the idea of, like you were talking about and that's a good point to bring up about tea, because when I drink tea and coffee, I feel connected to Mother Earth. I feel that Gaia connection, and thought it was interesting that the name Terra Tea, that here we are talking about Era, which is the Pleiadian planet Era, which is the first thing I thought of, but then I thought but actually the first thing I thought of was Terra and Terra Ha, the new Earth. And so it was interesting as you're talking about connecting with the Earth, that I'm hearing the new Earth. And so I was had a conversation with my friend Pam about the tea, and how she feels earthy. She feels close to Earth too. She likes earthy tasting teas and things like that. So very interesting that you would bring that up as well. It feels healing. And not everybody cares for tea, but I think that there's so many different blends now, and especially what I've tasted just in the few that you've sent us, that I feel like I've tasted tea in a way I never have before. And I even said this to somebody yesterday. I said, I didn't realize the quality of the tea I was drinking until I got yours. And realized that. So it was kind of interesting. So I wanted to thank you for that too. You've turned me on to something new and better and beautiful. So asking it is given, because I'm always asking my guides to send me amazing new things for my body and things to try, and I love variety. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I wanted to give her a chance to respond too. I'll show you my plate real quick. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, it's so pretty. It's got the blue that we're wearing today.
Isn't it pretty? I know, and we did it again.
I know. Yes, Wednesday's colors were pink. Today's colors.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm glad you ladies are enjoying the teas.
Awesome. Yes, and to have my husband like it is pretty amazing. So thank you. That's A plus plus plus.
And my husband doesn't like tea, and I know he would like these. So I know I could get him to drink them. And yeah. I even bought.
What was that?
Whoa. Wow, that scared me. Something fell over. Sorry.
Things are flying around.
That was like very strange, though, you guys.
That's because we didn't start with blessings.
I was just gonna say, we talked about that, and I was just gonna say we did not do our blessings yet. And here because I was gonna show you guys my other pretty little teacup. I just love this one.
Oh, beautiful.
So sometimes it's just about the little things, it's about how it feels next to you, whether it's tea or whatever, how it feels in your hand. And when we were talking about, as we were getting into talking about blessings, because that's one of the things I love to do in the morning is is when I'm having my coffee or my tea or my water, I like to do that. I like to hold it in my hands and literally send it blessings and intentions. And that was one of the things I really wanted to incorporate tonight into this tea party, was not just oracle cards but to remind everybody as alchemists. And that's exactly also what Alicia does. She's a historical alchemist. And so we're beginning to understand more and more as we walk through this master's portal together, that we are all, and that we can take our intentions and whatever it is that we're doing, light languages, the handwritten ones, toning, or just simply your own telepathic wishes, if you will. And so that was part of what, we wanted to do tonight, was literally have our tea together and collectively bless this day together. What is it that we want to complete? Now that we're coming to this completion of this 2018, what do we want to complete with this full moon energy? And today's date equals the number 8. And so the Syrian, this is my mask, you guys. I have to do this for my sister-in-law. I told her that I was doing the tea party tonight. So she got me this little mask. So I told, and I didn't even wear my hat, you guys.
We were supposed to, Wendy, we were supposed to wear like, how creepy is that?
I was like, I didn't even dress up or nothing. I was like, so anyways, I told her, I said, so here's for you, Connie. I told her I would put on my butterfly mask as we all transform into butterflies today. And I am not a mask person. Like, I really do not do masks.
Funny. I love it.
But I'm like, I had to do this for everybody for our cosmic tea party. So there we have it, as we all blossom into wonderful butterflies and transform. I just had to do that for her. So there you go, sis.
and really, like, this ending and the beginning with the new year is so much more. I don't even know how to explain it in English terms. Like, the New Year's are always important, but as far as what we are all ending on and beginning on is so much more than it ever was before. So I'm just really excited we were able to get together before the end of the year. And let's
me too. I'm like, yeah, me too. And that's funny. What do I do? The first deck I pull out is the me deck. And my buddy Tammy McInnes from Illumination Network on Facebook there, she's Alicia and I had been planning this tea party for quite some time. And then Tammy's also doing an event simultaneously right now. And earlier I was thinking, how many of us, can you imagine the energy, you guys? How many of us all year long, but especially today on the solstice, and everybody's been talking about it. Everyone's been talking about the portal being fully open today. And we've got the full moon and the solstice. So today's the last day of Sagittarius. And can you imagine the energy all over the planet, over hours, no matter where people are on the planet, that everybody and all are being focused in the same way about the same things, and about moving into that idea of moving with the flow of our own energy, and remembering that we're masters of our own intentions and manifestation. And I don't know about you guys, but have you guys been physically experiencing like the faster manifestations, like, without actually realizing you're doing it, which is when it happens the most, is when there's no resistance. And funny that today's date equals 8, and the Sirius sacred circuit for today is flow. So interesting how today would be about going with the flow, going with the the cycles of the planet, understand it. I keep looking at this me deck, and actually it made me think because Tammy knows Dr. Shelley, the creator of this deck, and Tammy gifted me this deck, and Tammy is having, you know, her event right now. And so I was thinking about, oh, it's such a bummer that we couldn't do it together. But what I realized was the first thing my guide said to me was, oh, no. Imagine how many of you are spreading your light and your love and your intentions all over this planet, all around the clock, and how each of you are doing all your own gatherings all over the world to celebrate me, to celebrate knowing I am the I am my own master. And
Wendy,
celebrate. Okay, you can't make this up, you guys. Celebrate. Are you kidding me?
Yay! That's what we're doing. We could use cupcakes though. Remember,
I have a blowout time. That's what it says. I have a blowout time. So funny this week too. The conversation this week I had with a couple people was about eating your dessert first. And funny because I've been doing that a lot this week where I've been eating my dessert before my dinner. So I thought it was and then here we're getting ready to a new year and we're celebrating the solstice today. Seriously, guys.
Do you remember, Wendy, we talked about making Michael Jackson's mom's cake, chocolate cake, and we were going to eat that during our tea time.
Yes.
And we didn't.
We forgot about that.
And then also I wanted to remind you that even though that she's doing her thing and we're doing our thing, remember when Will was in Machu Picchu and we connected, and even though
oh my God,
it was like miles and miles away, it really wasn't, because we connected to each other while we were doing our thing and while he was doing his blessings.
And I physically felt it. I physically felt it. You know, we really did. That's funny too, because I have this other teacup and I like this one too because it's got this like swirly guy on it to keep it, you know, to keep it hot.
I sent you one of those bombs. One of those bombs I sent you has the swirly thing in it.
I was wondering if you were going to pick the.
I did. I don't know. I don't know why they got it back, but I went through them. And I picked out the swirly one. I picked out like a little alien-looking guy, and then I can't remember what the third one was. If it was like
this smells really good, Gloria. This is the one. Now she said she was brewing this one for herself tonight. This one has got a whole bunch of like apples, actual pieces, big pieces of apples in here, you guys. I mean, and this is so good. This is the apple spice. And Alicia's talking about this. We're talking about alchemy right now. And Alicia, when was that? Last week?
It was last week. Last week, Wednesday.
We do these impromptu, and then we forget that when we do them and stuff. But so she was actually in the lab creating her anxiety balm that she makes, that she sells on for LBCC historical. So, and what we were doing was all of us did light languages over her anxiety balm, and I knew right away we had to have them. So I had her ship me some from that batch, and I made sure she kept one and I have one, and then I got a couple to send to a couple other people. So and then I remembered somebody else that I needed to buy one for. But so that was like so important for me to make sure I got one of those, because the power of everything and all the light languages that went into that batch it just felt so crazy powerful. Oh wait, did we do that that wasn't 12/12 though, was it? No, that was.
No, I don't think it was. No, because that was 12/12 is this week.
Anyway, it's on my channel. If you guys didn't catch it, catch it.
Yeah, so what we did is we showed the power of light language to transform molecular structures and whatever. We showed how you can use light language, and the one that I had always saved, which is somewhere around here, maybe I can get it later. We used light language and it formed the pyramids. I don't know if it was just one pyramid,
and when we were doing them, it started to create different like symbols, in the actual balm. And we're talking a balm that's in a little tin.
It's in a little 1 ounce tin.
Yeah, and so that's what we're talking about, and it's an actual balm that she makes in her lab. So it was like we were literally seeing the structure of it changing while we're doing the light languages. And did you see that? I know you saw
water.
that.
See, this goes in with the tea. This goes in with the tea.
Oh my God, it totally goes in with the tea, because today somebody I reshared. Somebody had already posted on Facebook about the water. Oh, the water when you play a certain note
on the piano.
On the piano, and the sacred geometry that it creates in the shape of the geometry is different in the water for each note. And I was like, oh my God, that is like the perfect example of alchemy. It's the perfect example of intention and taking our sounds, our tones, our light languages, even telepathy is energy. We are energy. We emit energy. Reiki is energy. It's all universal energy. So now we know, as masters, we're learning more and more about the power that we have to do this. And when I saw that, it started ringing all those bells and connecting all those dots that happens in my head when they're showing me, okay, the sound and the water and the oceans and the trees and the plants that make sound. The tea that we're drinking used to be plants that are energy that creates sound. They create music. They create sound. Plants do. And so all of these things are starting to just in my brain, they're just like, okay, I'm starting to see all of the connections, like in all of the universe with all of these things. And so it became so clear to me that how powerful the light languages are when we literally intend for them to do something, whatever that thing is. And if we think we don't have the power to purify an ocean, and this always gets weird. This is where I get a little human-y, because then I go, okay, but wait, if we're creating a new Earth, you know what I mean? It's like, then I get all confused.
I think you created a new word, human-y. I like it. Like it. Totally. But I totally know what you mean. Yeah, I totally know.
My brain's trying to wrap around, but then my physics, like the part that knows, says, chill out and stop trying to make your human brain figure it out and know that what you know is real. Know that what you know. Yes, exactly. Because that's how, I love how, like, I'll see a scientific, what do you call that? Like a report on something or whatever, a study. Mm-hmm. And I'm shaking my head because I'm thinking, it took you guys 20 years of trying to figure that out when I could have told you that when I was 10. I told you that when I was 10, but you had to go through all this. So, oh, she just left. Oh, I was going to say goodbye to Trinity. If she doesn't make it back, she said Merry Christmas. I wanted to say hi to her before she left. But anyway, so I started thinking. So yeah, let's do that.
Coming. So let's
I feel it in my throat.
Trinity wanted to give a blessing, so hopefully she can get back in, or she's listening to us.
I was hoping she would too. So, Daniel says, I feel humanly sometimes.
I love it. Okay, Wendy and I go. Who would like to in the chat? I know. So Star doesn't have a microphone.
Okay.
So just so we're aware,
because I want to give everybody else, because she and I do it all the time. So I want to give everybody else a chance who wants to. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be light language. I mean, it can be anything. And I'm going to pour some tea while we're doing it.
It can be very humanly. It's okay.
Yeah, it can be human. Right? It can be humanly.
Yeah.
So I'm a two-fisted drinker, Gloria. I got two flavors going.
That's awesome.
I couldn't decide between the two, so I had to do gratitude and that. And she says, I'm making the apple spice one. I want, and I said, oh, it's the holiday. I gotta go make that one too.
I thought about the apple spice, but I was really torn between the dragon one and the chocolate one. But then after we tasted that cacao, I was like, oh, I have to make the chocolate.
Oh, so good. I'm telling you, so good. Okay. Anyway, all right. So Ray doesn't have okay. Will, I don't know. Are you awake and do you want to do a blessing? His throat's not doing good. So I don't know if he's wanting to today.
Of course.
Of course he is. I knew because he's a trooper, because he's an Iron Man, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't no little cold gonna stop him.
So just let me know when you want me to go.
You can go,
baby.
Do it. Just do it.
We invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us all, in every way and everywhere and every when. So hu'utaria hachana nawaha, I takara aranahasko o horahai, si itara arshishua, Itakaaya, Chachara no no hushisha huiha, Arahaski, Atatakana no hiata uhushisha, Hara anaha shisha shawaihi, Nahara askashi, Natako kawaya, Narasa atara anahasa I kaya chaarasa uhu, Ishishaya aya kahaya nana. Namaste.
That was so awesome with the voice.
That voice.
Let me tell you.
You got us.
You and I, like, we're girling out. We're like, oh.
I was like, oh God, that voice.
That's really funny.
That's my Lyran higher self, not the Ohai cha.
I like that. We're gonna have to talk to him more often.
Oh, definitely. We need to make some dates, Wendy.
Excuse us, we have a date with
We
Larry.
have a date with Will. We have a light language date.
We have a light language date with Will, his other self, Lyran self.
Yeah.
Did we just go there?
We just did, yeah.
We just did. Sorry.
And we're cool with it. We're cool.
And we're totally cool with it.
You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, someone just said mic drop. Cosmic Christy is like, namaste, mic drop.
Get in her, girl.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man.
Sacred geometry says, as Aristotle says, the voice is the expression of our being. Beautiful voice. Yes,
it totally is. Hey, and anybody who wants to come in, we still got spaces. If you go to the Google event page, the Google Hangout link's posted on the page. Just hop in. We got space.
Yep.
Come on in and laugh with us.
I could probably post it in the chat, Wendy, if you're okay with that. Do you want me to post it in the chat, or you want them to go to the page?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, we'll make it easy. Like, you know.
I think, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we could do that. I'm okay with it. I'm just looking. I'm like, yeah, we could do that. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Make it easier for everybody. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Will. That was pretty dang powerful, by the way. Voice set aside, that was powerful.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go, and so I'm just going to go in order. Ian, are you there? You want to say hey? You want to do a blessing or anything? Brandy, hey, Brandy. I don't know if he's there. Hello, Ian. Are you there? Maybe he's not there. Hello, Ian. Hi, Brandy. Welcome. I don't think Brandy's been in a hangout with us yet. Hey.
Well, say hi, Brandy. Unmute yourself and say hi.
Says I'm too shy.
I know.
I'm too shy. Come on.
We all start out shy, but then we end up like Wendy and I. So
that's okay.
Elsa,
are you there, darling? Oh, okay. I have to There it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I have to approve that I can show the hangout here. Hang on.
Oh.
There we go. It made me approve it that it was okay to put the link in the chat box. Yeah, so there you go. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are watching, there's a couple spots left. If you guys want to hop in.
Otherwise, I'm gonna do some light language. It's coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't hear Ian. So are you there, Ian? No, Brandy. Okay, Brandy doesn't want to talk. Okay, that's okay.
All right.
Elsa, are you there? Elsa.
Maybe Ian had to make an orange juice run.
That's right. I forgot he wanted orange juice.
Ian loves orange juice.
Oh, does he?
He
I
does.
like orange juice too, but
yeah.
it's funny. I ran out actually.
He called me today from the
should've
store.
bought some.
He was shopping in the store, and I was like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm getting orange juice. I was like, what?
You're not going to believe this because I came from the grocery store right before we
Really?
we hung out. Too. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All I needed was milk and bananas, though.
Milk and bananas. Too funny. Too funny.
That place was so busy because of the holiday. Oh my god! I'm like, get me out of here.
That's what Ian said. He said, don't go out if you don't have to go out. And I said, well,
do not go out to the store the Friday before the holiday.
We have to go out.
Yes, let's shake it.
Oh, by the way.
Okay.
By the way, it's laying here next to me, so I'm assuming that's a good thing.
Your kyanite?
Yes, my.
And you know what? I forgot the other night too when we had our kyanite out. I also have a blue kyanite actually from Will. I was like, oh yeah, I got a blue kyanite.
I was totally thinking about that. Oh, Terra cheese. Yeah, I was. That Wednesday. I was like, I don't think that's the one that Will got though. So you must have more than one, right?
I have 3 different kyanite. Yes.
See?
I have 3 different ones. Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I love them. They're like, yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna make sure that
sip of
everybody
Terra
else.
cheese, and then I'm gonna do it.
All right, girl.
It seems like this big thing, but really it's not, because like I speak it all day long. You know. Okay.
Yeah. So I know. It's like I know. I'm like. It ain't no thing.
I wanna bless all of our teas and all of our beverages and everything that we are drinking. Love and light to everybody, and to help us brain freeze. To help us kind of finalize everything so we can get ready for this brand new us and this brand new year and all that fun stuff. So Goshotoya hana kule bujana tia zukuna tiata kulusutiata kahana hoa kiatutu kilakiata tayo kotiata rantiata kulishatiata tuna niata kala ana sata tautu de lupiata shanata hoa hana shukulujira ajana tiato su no te kuala sheda kwa ku ushutuno tutu taia kla ashono o ya o natia ku shia o ya nata ku shuhu natia ta ku bojono lo ujo to taia kanati tai ko obojanata hana tuku ubojita nasita ku unopo asa ku mashatihi ku masata tina satu asala po juana shu nasa nati kashuna hatiata bushu ua nati sanaloa hanatu shuku umosutaya bu ushunutu bala sina kwa ahashata moseatiata. Namaste.
Tiasha, that was awesome.
The
Stargazer, are you in here twice, Raymond?
He is, because he wants to see if he can speak. So I think he's
okay. Go ahead and try. Yeah, go ahead and try. And anybody who's trying to get in, if it says that you can't join the call right now, it can be. It's full probably, because if there's already 10 of us in here, it'll say you can't join it. So I think if once one of Raymond's goes out, then somebody else can hop in.
Yeah.
So go for it, Raymond.
Hey guys.
Hey, hi.
There I am.
I'm glad you joined.
Yep, I haven't
Good to see you,
reconnected my webcam.
Oh, that's okay. I'm happy to hear. At least we can hear you. It's good to hear you.
Same here. I wish there was a way where both of these would join together instead of separate, how it is in the chat area.
Oh yeah, because then you'd be able to be all hooked up, but you have to
exactly.
Yeah, Totally.
All right, word to Google, make that happen. And sorry for those who were wearing headphones.
That's so funny. Do you have a blessing for us, buddy?
Yeah, that I do. And
Okay.
sorry, I had to think there for about 1.3 seconds.
You're so awesome. We love you.
We have traveled roads long and short. The destination does not matter where the road leads, but remember, it can be joyous, it can be tiresome if you want it to. Just remember what you hold dear in your heart. Keep it in your emotion, your perception, and all will come true for you. This is the blessing of the Ascended Masters. Amen.
Amen. Namaste.
That was beautiful.
Oh, perfect. Beautiful, Raymond. Thank you. Now, perfect too for our absolutely perfect for our day today, for our 33 and our master energy. Absolutely perfect. Ooh, I felt a little ripple in my heart chakra there, buddy.
All right, and I'm leaving on the computer.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, sweetheart, and I'm glad we got to hear your sweet voice again. It's been a while.
That's so awesome that he popped in just so he could give his blessing and say hi. And
that was awesome. Yes, Otosheki, Soto Semikila, Seto Sonatele, I Tashana Corianta Soba Ukoshana Selekila, Kiso, Somoseno, Torishimakorante, Shenatela. And if anybody wants to say anything, just if you want to type in the side chat, that's fine, or just unmute your mic, that's fine too. If you guys want to speak up.
Michelle, I think maybe Michelle had something to say, or Brandy.
Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Oh, she's got to unmute. Unmute, Michelle.
She's working on it. It's funny, isn't it, tonight, with all of the sound stuff? It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
And you know, when I did my live, well, you probably know this, but so I did some live videos, and all my live videos on my business page are pixelated. Like when when you scroll down a Facebook page and you see that they did a video, that first picture is like crazy pixelated, and it's every single video I have done. And is it only on Facebook though, or is it also the YouTube stuff? I didn't post them on YouTube yet, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw you posted and then it was really weird. Every now and then, usually it's because of the connection. Usually.
Yeah.
Dustin! Yeah, baby. Hey, Heather. Hey, Dustin. What's going on, guys?
That's so awesome.
Michelle, did you get were you able to unmute, Michelle?
No, she's shaking her head no.
No, she can't. Bummer. What is it? What is up with the sound tonight, you guys? Dude.
I think it's it's just like technological.
I got my magic wand here. Oh, I hear an echo.
She unmuted. Oh, really?
Yay! Yay! But I hear myself. She's like, I don't know.
Say something, Michelle.
Yeah, just talk. Maybe we can hear you. No, we do not hear you.
How is that possible?
How is that possible? I know. No. Now we have a double echo. Okay, that's just too weird. I can't take it.
I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, Michelle.
Sorry, darling.
I muted
That's
you.
Oh man.
I bet Dustin
That's
would
a
give us
bummer.
a blessing.
Yeah, and Christy, I know Cosmic Christy's trying to get into. Yeah, it's full again, Christy. Sorry, darling.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Hang on, I'm working on my internet stuff here. Okay. Can I get it?
Yeah, it'd be great if you could give us the blessing.
Okay.
Give me some sugar. I need some sugar in my tea.
Okay. So ho a swa ho a si e o si ha o I a homaha e o hosi o ura hara na titia ata ata u sumo I o ha o mahi o o so namaste.
Namaste.
That was wonderful. I could just listen to Dustin speak all day long.
I gotta set this here.
I anike ama ona wa anika una yima yuani una intika anana uma anana o omoko ena aluko aiki anua koloko andakia anu anona aki padoko andabai anana ko au shina ba imuno unana o utokaya ta po unchacha ena ko unana ki unto. It's funny because every time Dustin speaks, my languages go a completely different direction than they normally are. So it's kind of an interesting transition.
Because I was thinking, that's what I was thinking too. Like I want to respond to you in that language.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it happens. It's every time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cosmic.
Go ahead,
I say
Beautiful.
Wow.
That was good.
Oh, Will left. He must have. Bye, Will.
He jumped off so Christy could come in.
I saw. Oh, that was sweet of him.
Isn't that sweet?
Will.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, he's not feeling good either, so maybe he wants to just chill out too. So, thank you, sweetie. Well, hop in, Christy, if you want. Hop in. Thank you, Will. You're so. What a gentleman.
What a sweetie.
I hope you feel better. Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll send, let's do that too. Alicia, let's do that now just for because we can.
What are we gonna do?
I feel like
Did you spill?
no, I didn't, but almost. And I'm really good at that. I'm really good at that.
Christy speaks light languages. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've heard her. Oh my god,
Yes.
I'm such a doofus.
Yes, she does,
Yes,
man.
I know you do because I've tuned into your live stuff before. My brain is
she
here.
said she's getting an error. Huh? What?
Huh?
The broadcast image is not the speaker.
It's not the speaker. Oh, thank you, Will. Sorry.
Because
Good
I have
job, Will.
control.
Yeah, I do. No, I do that sometimes. It's because I clicked on Michelle and then anyway. So thank you, Will. Dustin, I saw you. I saw you, Dustin. It's okay. You can keep your camera on.
Okay, my phone keeps falling down. There we go.
Yay! Hey, I love that. Hey, I'm digging that backdrop, dude.
Yeah. Nice,
Oh my gosh.
That's nice. I like that. Hi, Heather. Hey guys. Oh man. Oh, I was hoping Christy would be able to hop in so we could say what's up.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Since we've talked.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you. It's been a while since, we've gotten to be in the same hangout together. Yes, let's touch me. Oh, okay. So that's what I was going to say was, everybody's kind of seems to have this like cosmic flu or whatever we want to call it. So, let's face it, we're human bodies going through a multidimensional experience, and we're becoming aware of it. So this is pretty kind of all of the stuff that everybody's been putting out there. We repeat it over and over, but we don't need to. So we all know what's going on. So I just wanted to, part of tonight, I think, is about, I wanted to put out some blessings too for all of this, for all of us as humans, to give to almost like I'm hearing from the guides are saying, like, give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yes.
Yes. Your physical body is going through some massive amounts of transitions and transformations and DNA changes. And you know what, Alicia, they're even showing me right now a picture of that water and the music and how what's happening in all of this and what it's doing to our physical molecular structure.
Totally.
And we literally are changing our geometry, and go ahead.
I was going to say, so we've been watching a lot of vintage, like scientific, not videos that they would have shown in the schools in the 50s and the 60s. And you actually learn more in those videos than you do in like today's school. And you're never going to guess what they were telling us, Wendy. They were telling us that the human body and the human body DNA is constantly changing and constantly vibrating differently depending on how like the space molecules, like this is just me trying to remember exactly what they said, and I'm probably not doing it justice, but depending on the different types of space molecules or sun rays molecules or things that are coming into our atmosphere and hitting us. So like when people talk about having like upgrades and well, you know what I'm talking about. That they totally explained it in this like 1950s video, and I'm like, whoa, that's so deep.
Isn't it just goes to show you that I was even saying that the other day, that even this even the information that we get, as whether it's telepathically or downloaded or whatever, it's not new information. It's not. It's that we hear it and it immediately resonates. It's as if when we hear it, we're not hearing something new. We're hearing something we remembered we already knew.
Right. And
so all of this stuff that we're learning, and even when we're talking about plant medicine and all this, and connecting to the earth with the tea and the things that our Native Americans knew, the things that our ancestors knew, that this has been going back for millennia of, even just a simple having a conversation tonight about tea and connecting to tea. It is one small thread that helps us awaken to our realization that everything's connected, that everything is one, everything affects everything, and that we can literally send and receive information through the water, through the tea, through the plants, that we could literally right now, all of us together, intend to send loving energy to the very plants that create this very tea that Terra tea uses for her teas, and literally make a difference. We can literally change the structure of those plants wherever they may be on this planet. And whatever gets created from that changes, and then whoever imbibes that changes. And so this is how powerful we are. And when we're walking through this master portal today, that's part of what this is all about, is learning that power that we have. But you know what? It's more than that, you guys. It's not just about learning and remembering it. It's about believing it and then acting on it, actually applying it because you believe it.
Guess what? That's what this card says that I pulled.
Of course it does.
Okay, so this is a Mayan deck, and it's pronounced Kawak. And it talks about the final surrender, purification, transformation, reunion, activation of the light body, thunder being, lightning path, initiation by fire, and ecstasy of freedom. And it talks about stepping free from denying and judging your experiences, accessing your essence self to carry you through the intense feelings that accompany profound growth, turn your transformation over to spirit, surrendering all that perpetrates the illusion of separation. And it's all about freedom. It says that you're supposed to clasp your hand at your heart as if in a prayer, interlocking the fingers, and then with tension raised, clasps the hands above the head, opening them explosively while making a purifying sound. I wonder, do they give us the sound? Oh, here's the app. Okay, so here's what you're supposed to say.
Can you, as I say, can you demonstrate it?
I can't demonstrate and like hold this and read at the same time. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can do it. Hang on.
Wait, because what did they say? Hold your.
No, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to clasp. Wait, I have to take off the Ramses ring. Okay.
Cosmic Christie!
She made it!
What's up?
Okay, so clasp your hands at your heart like this, fingers interlocking. And then we're going to raise the clasp hands like above your head, opening them. You know how like we're like, boom, right? Okay.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to do this. Everybody, you're going to do it with us because if I have to look silly doing this, you are going to do too.
And I will too.
Okay. So interlock your hands, put them on your heart, right? All right. And say, I am purifying and transforming myself, igniting my light body, healing all separation. So here we go. I am purifying and transforming myself, igniting my light body and healing all separation. And then you go boom.
Boom!
Boom! Just blow the lid off. I feel like I'm done.
Welcome back, Raymond.
Okay, so for all of you guys who are just joined or want to do it one more time, I am purifying and transforming myself, igniting my light body, and healing all separation. Boom.
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 Yeah.
All right, and also you should eat some garlic today because that's garlic and echinacea, verbena. Purple, frankincense and myrrh, which is what I'm wearing today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, didn't you say you were burning that before the? Didn't you say you burned?
Didn't I?
You burned frankincense and myrrh right before the hangout, and I was burning sage, and I got my Palo Santo.
And element is water, Wendy. Shut up.
Get out.
Shut up.
Water, tea, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so
Christy.
Christy's here now, so it's gonna get 100 million times.
I totally. Nasa to so bikila his amoroso to koliati kila soto semi la kiso vorka kia the samosho to koyasa to somebody kilahira lota shanakia. I need to hear you speak light language, girl.
No pressure or anything.
Here? No.
Cosmic Christie, if you guys haven't checked out her channel, go to Cosmic Christie's channel. She's a blast. I love watching her. She did a great video today too. I didn't get to catch it all because I had all kinds of stuff going on, but she and I have been corresponding and wanting to get together. So you will see more events with me and her and Alicia because we totally want to get together. So I'm so excited she's here tonight. So, hey girl, go for it.
Thank you. Well, light language, it's funny. If we have a moment, I'll tell how I started kind of speaking it if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I legit had like a shock activation in May of 2017. I was so unconscious and so asleep to all this cool stuff that y'all talk about, like.
You mean since only 1 year?
Yeah, 19, 20 months. Wow. May 2017.
Wow.
And now that I look back, I know that the energy started coming in, but I was completely unconscious. Like I didn't follow moons. I didn't know astrology, like none of it. And so anyway, y'all are. So now I have this unique perspective because I can look back at my whole life and unconsciously realize that I was doing all these things. Like my soul was having me do it. Like nothing made sense, you know, but now it all does. So even when my son was little, my son's name is Rex. And when he was little, I would talk to him like, and we would have like these little mimic fights, you know, in these languages. And I didn't know what light language was. You know, I grew up in Texas and, you know, speaking in tongues was maybe the closest thing that I could think to anything like that. Right. And so when I had that activation on that full moon of Scorpio, which now I know is the Waysack full moon. That's the Christ Buddha full moon that activated me. So anyway, I just knew I needed to plant crystals in the ground. Like that was, and I didn't even have any crystals, you know, because I didn't know about any of this stuff. And so I knew I had to plant a new earth. And I'm saying this because I did a full ceremony at that time. And I so completely unaware of what I was doing. And I actually taped it. And I just found out that I taped it like 4 months ago. And in that state, I was speaking light language and doing like ceremonial type of light language at that time. But I was completely unconscious in that state when I did it, basically. I mean, I was completely in another, right, at that particular point. And then throughout the first one that came through, I was told is Enochian. So the thing is, all these are coming through my field, and I'm really not sure what all of them are.
I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yep.
we totally get that.
We're totally there. We're totally there.
Right. You're getting higher and higher and higher in frequency and faster, and you know, and so anyway. But when it really triggered it for me was when I started doing more multidimensional work, when I really started understanding my energy field and my seed DNA, like what you guys were just talking about when I was trying to get in. So I missed a lot of that conversation, but, and the clearing of those star races and bloodlines, because then it really connected me with it. And so then that's when I started doing dimensional work, in the shifts. In this planetary procession of equinoxes, and because I know at a seed level, that's my, like, I'm in that procession team, if you will. Well, you know, for this dimension now, but doing it in other places as well. So anyway, when I went, I'm almost done. When I went into one of the big first multidimensional things that happened was when Hawaii was having that missile crisis, and whenever the volcanoes and stuff, when the earth started shifting there. I mean, so many amazing things have happened this year. It just blows my mind. And so when that was happening, I got Lemurian key codes, and my consciousness went into a mountain, which I now know is one of those ancient 2 mountains. I forgot the name right now, in Hawaii. And whenever I went, my consciousness went in and raised that mountain up with that hurricane. And ever since I came out of that, I speak light languages.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You know, like that's whenever more of it started coming out.
And I totally agree. Like, this is what I've been saying, is this year was like 5 to 10 years smashed in one.
It did feel
year.
like that, didn't it?
And so that's why we really need to pat ourselves in the back. Like,
exactly. And that's what they were just saying
it
a few minutes ago. They're like, yeah, you guys, you know, you got to give yourselves that cosmic pat on the back, and remember that so many of us, we're so excited about what we're doing that we want to do more and more and more, but we forget to give ourselves credit for what we're going through and what we've been doing, and what we even, like Christy said, for the last 12 months has been just this whole year, 11 year, I really believe has been for all of us, the masters, the teachers of the teachers, the masters of the masters who said, okay, I'm going to do this now. So I didn't want to cut you off, Christy. Go ahead. I wanted to, because I do want to hear you speak some languages.
I'm so excited to be like on with somebody talking to me where I'm not having to do the whole show.
Isn't it nice to be on the other side? I know. I love it when Will does hangouts too, because I can go and be on his hangout. and Alicia too. She does them on her channel. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out too, Alicia has her own. She also has a YouTube channel, Temple Beautiful.
Yeah, I do.
And so that you can see her, you can watch her videos too. So yeah, I'm loving that we're all together today. And actually, Ian. Since Ian's here, I don't know if he can talk or not, but Ian also does hosts a channeling class. And you can catch that on the Human Colony site on Facebook. So we're all really just putting our energies out there and doing our thing and learning languages together. So, Michelle.
Yeah, Christy, I was gonna say to you, so like I watched this live thing. You always come on at good times, like when I'm in the lab and I don't have anything to listen to, and I'm like, all right, that's awesome. Christy's on. But you were talking about like hanging out with Michael, so I think we should all get together.
Oh, totally.
Hang out. Because Wendy, I was going to tell you this. So like the last time I talked to him, he's like, well, he's like, I got a lot of grid work going on right now, and there's a lot of children that I have to save or that I have to be with. And he's like, I really love hanging out with you, but I have to work.
and I was like, Michael Jackson. For anybody who doesn't know, this is Michael Jackson. We all have a very special,
we all have a
special relationship, telepathic with Michael Jackson. So
weird or not. So he goes,
hey, mine's Prince.
No way.
Prince.
That's so funny.
Mine's Prince.
We were just talking about Prince the other day too.
Yeah. So he goes, I'll be with you after this mission or this thing that I have to do is done in January. And I've been feeling so disconnected from everything lately. But then last night, clear as day, I was in the kitchen and I got back early. And then I was like, what, really? And he's like, what did I miss? And I was like, I want to know what I missed on your side. Like, obviously you were doing more. Like, I'm making a sandwich. Like, what are you doing? So yeah, totally.
That's totally awesome.
Yeah. Digital ocean de esine ethical ocean de isi na u ishi na u ishi na u.
O nishi ati ina ki usoto esha ne iwa imo ina ki a ina I kiata to in kabosha no iwa ila ki na ki kiata to sozo por ikisha na terki la kote kia sona ina niata ko isha takiliata soda. I know Alicia wants to say something too.
I know. I was like responding. But now I'm responding in chat, so hang on.
Isata ni atako ya. Si toshabi lakis no tosabi liashana koleka. So most toshakila kisano toriashana e kashana. Where are you at, Christy, that you were at the beach today? Where do you live at?
Oh, that was a lake.
Oh, that was a lake? Okay.
Yeah, it's just like this little beach area. I'm in Texas. Yeah.
Oh, you're in Texas. Well, at least you're near some water. Yeah, I'm on the lake. I'm on the lake here too.
I live on my Chiron wound, straight up. Like there's energy grids. You can go on astro.com, and when you pull up your chart, there's something called AstroClick that'll pull up a scalable global map. And it'll show you where your planet grids line up on the planet, and you can like push on it, and it'll tell you what energy you'll have there. Well, I'm my Chiron wound, and I'm ready to get life lifted out of here now.
I have to totally check that out. And that's funny that you said Chiron, because I'm a Sagittarian, so I'm an archer, a half man, half horse. So I have a particular affinity for Chiron, the wounded healer. So.
Yeah, that's a lot of what too. Chiron's interesting because like that's where your soul wound is in your chart. You can really tell from a soul aspect, if you're more from the future or more from the past, if you will, on like that linear timeline perspective. You can tell kind of when the soul incarnated into this dimension. So like Chiron and Aries is more like pre-human Neanderthal, right? Okay, that Aries. Whoa, like that, a bull in a china cabinet.
That's me. I'm definitely a bull in a china shop.
And then Taurus is where you get more in like civilization and more like humanity, which is why Pleiades are at Taurus, right? And then if it's in like Pisces, then it's more of a galactic wound, which, you know, you have more of an etheric being state.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yeah, Toshe. Samota she the kila ki te kiana soto se belihana. Le nasa soporesha no kaliantoria sama urkashin shamanakira toresa malina namana niata topaliatoria sama kosha barikiasa no samushuna kika so she shashana tiara koliambara sanotiara kaliantora sama uramaki ki le nana katiara sama mayara koliasa no pariaso suparakoya shona. So these cards that we're pulling tonight, everybody, these are for all of us, you know, collectively, and individually. Each of us will have a, you know, a different, glean a different, you know, meaning and message from him, obviously. This one is the Sacred Geometry Activation deck. So I thought this would be really good for today too. And there's the back of it. So I kind of feel like we're sort of connecting the dots, and the shows that we're all part of the same one thing. And so I kind of like that. And like we were talking earlier about the water and molecular structure and music and numbers, and how everything is a different, it's like everything has a different representation of everything. As we know, you can like assign, for example, a frequency to a color and a note to a color and so forth. So it's, you know, and just like Tesla said, again, you know, I'll repeat it, once we all begin to understand, once we begin to see our world as frequency, resonance, and vibration, we will unlock the mysteries of the universe. You want to add to that, Alicia?
Asia tatu kolania tata yo kostio to ponia la hasha. Masia tatu kolania tai sonia tatikia na tato olio.
Well, this is perfect.
No shiata.
Compassion. So just like we were talking of earlier about being compassionate with ourselves, I'm hearing right now, look at the green chakra, compassion. What I'm hearing right now is to have compassion for ourselves once again, because you guys think about, look at all the stuff that you've been through just in the last year, Christy. And this is my 4th year speaking light languages. And I cannot even begin to tell you guys my life and how it's changed in the last 4 years, just since speaking light languages, and what it has opened up for me. And that we need to have this compassion for ourselves in order to open up to that higher heart, to accept other species into our world. We've got to start having more compassion for ourselves and our own human community. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. And today is flow, the sacred circuit.
Flow.
So very interesting that we're celebrating this compassion for ourselves and each other.
Okay, so this is funny because we talked about the thunder from the other card. They had something to do with thunder. And this has like buffalo on it. And it talks about, legend speaks of thunder beings who lived in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions and situations are called upon to be released. Their presence in the reading reminds us that the dramatic moments in life that change everything, both awesome and frightening, when thunder arrives, it's a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. And it says, it refers to big dramatic changes. It feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. You feel it through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is the time to be prepared for anything. Your life is an adventure. The wonderful opportunities are arriving now. The trick is to learn how to run with them. That's kind of like flowing down the river in the middle of the river. But now we're running with the bison, which is totally cool.
I like that too.
Qualities that you'll need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or when, in what form of opportunities it will come. Your destiny is arriving, so be ready.
God,
that's beautiful.
See,
oh, there's purple. There's also purples too.
5 too. It's 11.
Woo,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
baby.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that.
Oh my God, yes. And have you guys, okay, I've been seeing the 9s. For some reason, the 9s have been prevalent with me all week. And then I look at the clock and it says, and I see 8:18, which is 9 and 9, both directions, 8 and 1 and 8 and 1. And then I have 40. Whoops,
That's an ISIS code too.
And 45% battery on my phone. So 999.
8 1 like 18 18, and then the inversion 1881, and then 2727, and then 3636 6969, because that's 1515, which is ISIS basically. Whenever.
Well, look at her too. She's got the 65 and 11 right behind her.
Well, I just
on Chrissy. Oh, you just now wrote it out? I was like, oh, there it is.
What's interesting is look what I wrote down, because I just realized what I wrote down. That was 6-5, and then that's an 11, and then today,
yes,
221, which is a 611 day.
Isn't that crazy? We see numbers. Oh, I'm always adding up numbers and
the 18. The 1, 2, and understand this is an alchemy. When I say ISIS code, that's an alchemy code. It also breaks down within physics of matrix key codes, because it's all about the literal flow. When you start inverting these numbers and lining them up, it's like when you have all ones, there's no flow to it. So like that's why the 2 is the flow number, because it creates an energy flow. That's why we're the angels, the angles, right? So 1221, is really in a very simplistic way of physics. It's like if these numbers kept streaming and coordinates all the way around in dimensions, then it's like it creates like this, like a vortex.
Right.
So
and
the same thing happens, with these other codes. It's just different tones that it's linking into, just like what y'all were talking about in the beginning with the water and the tones. And
well, funny too, you guys, because I just pulled the humpback whale card, and isn't it interesting? Look at the green heart chakra and throat chakra energy here, and then we're talking about the water and flow and the molecular structure of water and the whale. Bashar has said that the whale is the oversoul of the dolphin, and the whale being the largest sea creature is because the whale energy, being the largest of the sea, is the only energy that could contain on Earth the representation of the entire energy, oversoul energy of the whale, could only be contained in represented as the whale. So, in completely keeping with our conversation today, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So here we are talking about light languages and alchemy and sound and toning and instruments and geometry and numerology. All of these are different representations of each other.
And the whale is, and that water is linked to what I was just saying with Isis, because that whole Isis of Cyrus and Joshua, Mary Magdalene, all that's Syrian. That's
Yes.
Water connection to your whales and dolphins and everything.
And the Syrian energy, of course, these are the sacred circuits brought to us from Sirius through Bashar, channeled by Daryl Anka, and that's where these originally came from, and they're from Sirius. So very interesting that we also right now would be talking about the water energy, the Syrian energy, the Sirius portal, the fact that Sirius is the brightest star that we can see, and it is the portal of unconditional love, and Sirius is the dog star constellation representing service. And I think all of us have experienced this year. I know everyone that I've been, come in contact with have been discussing that they've been this whole year for everybody's been about, where can I be of service? How can I be more of all that I am and take my service and what I do to the next level, and taking my gifts and abilities and actually making a living out of it, and living our dream, that our life is a dream come true. So very interesting, all of this, the water energy, and the synchronicities and the Syrian energy and the Sirius portal and the number 11, it's all related. All of it. Yeah.
And we were having a conversation about the Live Aid concert. We guys were talking about like music and stuff. And Violet Flame was talking about how she can feel the energy of the people when she watches it, and that when she channels Freddie, she could feel the energy from that event. I think that's what she said.
Oh, definitely.
That's so awesome.
Isn't it interesting too how so many of us connect with so many of these beings who came here to entertain us, and yet left us at different times so early, and yet how many of us are so acutely connected to these beings, and many of them are musicians. So it's interesting how so many of us that are clairvoyant and all that seem to be connected to musicians.
Go ahead, Christy.
Go ahead, Christy.
It's a normal template at the Lyran consciousness level, like program level, to have I don't want to use the word twin flame because it's been so distorted, but to have twin soul connection that's a have and a have not. It's whenever I got to this layer, and because I kept telling everybody, Prince is my twin flame, because I was activating everything so quickly, I knew that I was guided to speak. I mean, I was doing what you guys are doing, right? But I was attaching to it as he's my twin, and at a really high level, it's like it is like you're Michael Jackson and whoever. It's like that consciousness. It's like a twin consciousness. It's like a higher timeline. They're trying to pull us in, to that creativity, but it's a consciousness layer. But it's normal to have an attachment like that. That's a have and a have not, which I thought was super interesting.
Yeah, very cool. Welcome back, Will. Hey, Will.
What was I going to say before? I don't remember, but I agree with you, Christy. So one of the things that Michael and I have gone back and forth with is just, for me, understanding in a human body, or a human concept of just we work together very often, and just how many experiences we've had together working together. And so of course you're going to be you're going to have a connection because you're just kind of intertwined like that from so many lifetimes of being work partners. So
right.
Yep.
Very
funny because interesting. 12. So we've got 12 and 21, and we started this with the 12-12. So this one equals, and it equals 3. So very interesting. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity.
Aw.
Oh,
I truly believe. I know that is like that just spells out basically what I'm hearing all about. But isn't it interesting how I feel like that's what every one of us every one of us in this room and all of us that we're doing this, and we're all doing it for that exact reason, because we're reaching out so we can connect and unite all of humanity.
And in doing that, we're making the new Earth, which is the Terra.
Yes,
so
which I love that. I like.
So look at your whales, Wendy. You got your whales. Your whales on this one, and it talks about just calling in your tribe, calling in your soul family. You don't have to do it alone. And that's one of the reasons we're here tonight, because it can be difficult, right? Like it can be difficult, but we're here and we're gathering our tribe, right?
Yes, we are. We keep gaining and losing, Raymond.
Your card had like the Holy Grail on it at the top too. It had like an arc, and Wendy's has the same arc.
Now I put it back.
Arc.
See, I don't put them back. I lay them. I keep them. Wait.
I should.
I don't know if everybody can see. Oh, here. I'll line them up so people can still see them. So celebrate.
I must have really like shoved it in.
Is it this one? Is that the one you mean?
That was yours. Yeah.
I love this one.
Find mine.
Yeah, so to me kila ki kiasa no saperiana kalia to sama ilka. Sino to sami kia de kushina padianto samaru amakukia. Hey, does anybody? Yeah,
this one really resonates too. That you've been training for lifetimes, and we're talking about the whole Isis thing and the pyramid thing.
Perfect. Oh, and pyramids. I got nothing but pyramids here, guys. I got all kinds of pyramids.
I cannot believe that I threw that card like back in this deck, and it just went in the hole. Sorry, what, Christy?
What'd you say, Christy?
Don't even worry about it. I was just noticing because y'all held them up at the same time.
Yeah, but now I want to see it though. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so let me see.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
Look at the hands at the top.
This one? Or the whale one?
See the dolphins? They look kind of hands going like.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got an arc like a bridge, and then look at her moon.
I think we have the same whales.
It's like and then the other one's like an upside down bridge with like a moon on it. Wendy's other card, it's like both. They have that bridge effect.
And I like the idea of the bridge too, because I feel like we're all bridges. That we're all like, the bridges from the stars to the earth, and
for real.
So I like that. Ooh, yeah, baby. Gathering our tribe. Our tribe. Thanks again, Gloria. This tea is just so absolutely lovely. Hey, anybody, don't have that big of a group here, you guys. So, I mean, just unmute if you guys, everybody can just unmute if you want, unless we get a bunch of feedback. Then we'll have to mute you. But I mean, just hop in if you want to say something or do a blessing, or if you have a comment, or, just say, hey.
I will be right back. So this is a really good time to
oh, okay, good.
Jump in with some light language or
sure.
Whatever.
All right.
Okay, twist my arm.
All right. Oh, Will. Thanks for coming back, Will. I know it's late for you too. Well, not real late, but I know you're not feeling well.
Hi, Will.
Hello. Hey, Christy.
Hi.
Yeah, no, Will gets to say hey to Christy too, so that's awesome.
Ita ara na hasa atawara tarisha ka ohuna noi haishasha. Sa arana na hasa katari dekara so ono no uhu shishiwi ho. Ihi ananara arasatara tetkita wana na huhu tara shishiwi ho. Ihana nahiata. Sa aha asakanahia koa. Itanana ara harasakatiwa. Shashaya akanana ara sakatayewa. Soho oho nanahaya. Atatara askana hashashiwa. Soho nanahaya katataria nanahadanu. Soho nanana haskatariata. Soho tatananihata. So watanana haskatara ashashawi ko hanarisa. Soho anaha sakatatina nanawaha shishia hawaha. Sahakawachara nanaha watatati nanaha skoha chikohiwa. Sorry, kananahara. Saka aya suko uhua. Sa anaha sa atadida wara wara shijiwea. Sokonana. Namaste. Had a cough.
Oh my God, Will. That voice. I don't know what it is. Did you get a new mic? Because you sound amazing. I mean, I not only is his voice like, because he's not feeling well, his voice has changed. So
I know.
But it sounds like he's got a new mic too, and it sounds clear as a bell. I'm just like, I was like, woo.
We're just connected, not Atahuashashi.
Dang, dude.
It is really clear.
You got to get sick more often because I love that voice.
So who nanahua shashawi. Frustrating women all across the galaxy.
You just lost it.
Sí, no coyato, so to coila quince pensei.
Bishotate sono te teo ko tai ta taina ta ta tai to to tai ta tai ta tai to ta 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 tai to tai ta kai ta to ta ta to ta ta to ta 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 tai to ta ta tai to ta 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 to ta 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 to do ta 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 to to ta ta to 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 ta tai ta na na ta ta to 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 ta 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 to to ta 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 to. I can't do that. That's hard. I don't know where that came from, but that's hard. Keep up with that.
Yeah, so ishana kolekama no ma kwa kaya. Itonia ima ikia. Tachkoya kaliana kali koso to sopokia. So I got a feather in my hat. Wasana photo kishana todi kisana.
I love that.
Toto somikia koriando shino koliaki imbasho. Nita sonoteria kola kopoko ya kishana tela kisana tela kienmali kia. Lehina korian bosonoterian bokushna tela ima ma ayana kilo kotel bakor kiara se. Insana sono maliana kalikipo koapara sena shino kadiana. Le nanania to the koliaka shanatori kapokoya sana se the kikiata se shana kilianta sana kilo kompoko ya tana karusa. Sekota inanianta de sekile kia sata shale kia sata senasata se etokoya. All right, you guys, and I know you guys, a bunch of you be able to relate to this, but I just saw about like 6 different timelines. Yeah, baby, she's got her hat on too. See, that's what I was telling everybody. I wanted to tell everybody before in the event thing to get your hats out and.
You guys, I gotta get a hat too now. What the heck?
Yeah, baby, I love it.
Hang on.
Okay, wait, this is perfect. I was gonna try to tune into some really high energy, some of the high energy ones. So this is good because this covers my face. Okay.
So there we go. We're having our tea hat party. Si cosa to sono kilianta sono sito so maniata di kiana niata so kokia da shota ke listen no soto sharki la kanayada.
I don't know go those in the end ko ko ne ka ana hano ko ne kiti ne oho asa tite ai na oho na esini e no ni ne asini esini e ho ate esini esini ho ni ni ho esini esini e o esini esini ho asini e ha ana asini e has no oho ni sini aha ni sini e no oho sini aha ne
Kiana ni yasa to na shana ki ala ko ka sana tele ki na na sha ko ya to ko ya ko ha no na ya no ako pa ka ya se sana tai na no ako ko ya sha to ki ya ba ko na maya no to shiro ko ka ya so to maya no ako ko sheta ki ala kisa. Yes, so cool.
Oh my God, I love it.
Okay.
Oh my God, look at that.
I got a hat, guys.
Oh my God.
It's my brain hat. I never get to wear it anywhere.
I love that.
What is this?
This is a Kentucky Derby hat. What are you talking about?
That is great. Oh my God.
Christy was talking about wanting high energies. The brain is going to help with us.
Oh my God, is that a great hat? I knew if anybody had an amazing antique hat, you would be you, Alicia.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen anything like this. I got it because it was just so ugly. I had to have it, and I was going to sell it, and
It's so ugly. I had to have it.
Look at the big brain on Brad.
right, and I haven't sold it because I needed it for this night. That's why. So.
And this is actually an antique. This is actually an antique men's fedora. I collect them, and I think this one actually came in an. I have a few of the actual hat boxes, but they're packed right now. But I was like, man, I got to get my hat out.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh,
I have a few of them.
and when Wiz Laws said that 6'5", and then 12 on the whiteboard, 6 above.
Oh yeah.
5 above 2 equals 77. Invert a 7 square foundation.
That's
Oh
brilliant.
man, you're talking Will's language now, man. You're talking math world.
There's a reason. The name is Wiz Laws.
That's right.
So wait, because that syncs up to the 77. So I've been getting syncs for a while, linking that to the Merkaba, to the unlocking and the balancing of the human Merkaba, and even have found the 77 gates in Google Earth right there by where the plates line up. Anyway,
That is too cool. God, Alicia, I can't take it.
Look at
I just love it.
You're so awesome. No,
And then
we need to
Gloria
get
said
together with
she's
our
seeing
awesome
oh, look
hats.
at Will.
Gloria said she's seeing peacocks all around me. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't not wear a hat. Atahuta arsa kacha ona wahai sa. Na atakuta na nais gaya cha waha.
I had no idea there was a little steampunk in you, Will. That's so awesome. Look at Michelle.
Oh my God, I love it. Oh,
Look
where's
at
Michelle?
She's got a cool mask on. Holy crap.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God, dudes.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
best.
Oh, totally.
That's
Oh,
a
this
really
is
cool mask.
that
Holy
is
cow.
so great.
Now,
Man,
just
that
think,
is
if you stuff some herbs down in there, you could totally go take care of plague victims.
damn,
I mean,
man. That's some taut energy.
You know? Yeah,
taut
I love
energy
it.
if I ever seen it.
I love it.
I'm thinking Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, that was I saw that movie. I saw that one.
That is a super cool mask.
Oh my
man.
God. Oh, Violet Flame's heading out for the night. She says, I'm heading out for the night. Thank you for all this wonderful energy. Hope to connect again soon. Yes, please come back and visit.
We're glad you visited us.
Come
I
and
tip my
hang out.
hat to you.
I tip my brain hat to you.
Yeah, I do. Will, your hat is so cool.
I just love that, Will. That is just the greatest.
So I'm guessing, Will, if you have a hat like that,
And he
you
got
have
the
the
feather. Oh my
outfit to go
God.
with it. You must have the outfit to go with it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
For Halloween?
Totally.
I don't know.
For
You must
Halloween,
have
I
an outfit. You and I could do some damage, let me tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, you had
I am so digging them goggles.
That's for when the winds get a little rough.
Oh my God.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, and I just grabbed this. Gloria was talking about the dragons earlier. Organic jasmine gold dragon, and it's really weird, you guys. Oh, here, hang on. I'm clicked on Will for a second. Okay, the organic. Check this out. And where is it? Oh wait, where'd it go? Oh, where is it? Here it is. And look, you guys, my golden dragon pin. Oops, it's sideways. And I got my golden dragon, and this is full of the healer stones.
Oh, that's cool.
So we were talking about dragons and dragon energy and gold. So okay, guys, here we are. We got the golden dragon energy here. I love it. I love it. Yes, I have all kinds of powerful energies going on here on my little altar here. So I'm digging it, you guys.
Here's mine. I don't know if you guys see it.
Oh wow, you got a lot of good. Oh, you got a lot of good stuff. Here, let me click on you. Oh yeah, she's got it going on. Mine is quite. I had to make. Got really disorganized because I had to make room for my tea stuff. So I just sort of pushed it all over to the side. I'm like, big room.
I know. I was thinking my table's not big enough, but it's all worked out.
I'm totally.
I was gonna, because we were talking about music, we were talking about teas, we were talking about Freddie Mercury and Prince and Michael, and when I went to see the Freddie Mercury movie, Michael came and hung out with us and watched the movie too, and then I got this like big long automatic writing where he was talking about how Freddie Mercury is a really great example of a light worker, you know, like I'm not really thrilled with that term, but a light worker who was proud to be different and who stood in his power, and what you didn't think was possible, he made possible. And so Michael said that he's a really good example of how we need to find ourselves, stand in our own power, and make the impossible possible, is basically what he said.
We're doing it now.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to share with everybody. These are the kinds of things that I don't always share with the public. So just now, I had a really emotional because I was just having a conversation with David Bowie.
Yes, I love David.
I'm like, all of a sudden, he was right there in the room, in my heart space, and it was like, and because I was, as you were talking about Freddie Mercury and about. Now, David Bowie was another one.
He's another great example. Oh my God.
He was one of the very first people in my life as a young person who I didn't understand at the time. I didn't understand Ziggy Stardust. I didn't understand what any of that was about. Now, and several years ago, I was like, oh my God, I get it. I get it now. And so he right now is like, God, I'm all tingly. He was also for me, and really, I don't know if it was until after actually he transitioned that I really came to more respect and understand who he really was. And he was showing his galactic side. He was showing all of us that we are from this, that we're not from the stars. We're connected to others, and we have other. He was showing one of his fractals. He was showing one of his actual star fractals, and so I just wanted to share that because it was really I just felt him right away, and it's like, and those are the things that you don't write down or always talk about,
Right. David Bowie is such a genius in his own right, and I absolutely adored his music. And in a weird way, I understood it when I didn't even know that I understood it, type of thing. But then, because I think I was introduced to him through Labyrinth, David Bowie and his tights and stuff like that. But oh yeah. David's so awesome, and I would love him to come have a chat with me at some point.
Raymond, I just clicked on Stargazer.
Yes,
I clicked on Raymond. I was like, Raymond's got his hat on. Yeah.
Well,
I love it. I love it. Love it.
That's like
I love this.
Like the true currency when we talk about heaven on earth. As especially now more in this time, people don't even realize that they're looking for something different. The way I've been thinking about it lately is kind of like those pictures where you look at one and you're like, what's wrong with it? What's different? Well, it's like in this world where everything is so exactly cookie cutter the same. It's like now more than ever, the masses are starting, they don't even know, but they're subconsciously looking for that differentiator. But at the same time, all of us are having to shed those worries of what other people think and get through all of that in order to stand up, and own our divine feminine and our divine masculine, our galactic self, our girly self, and then even give ourselves the freedom to change in a second if we want to, you know. So they of course had that energy, you know, and that's why we're connected to them, because we're energetically all stardust, you know.
Absolutely. Gloria,
Totally,
hey Gloria.
totally.
Did you want to talk, Gloria? There's a little delay, so I just want to give you time to come through.
Take it off, guys.
You're heading out?
Oh, you take it off. Oh, Christy, I'm so glad you got.
Well, I'm glad you got to join us.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch, dude. We'll definitely keep in
totally.
touch. We'll do something together.
Happy solstice.
Yes,
For you too, darling.
And happy full moon.
Thank you so much for coming. You guys all
Bye.
check her out too. Cosmic Christy, baby. She's got some fun stuff.
Hoot, hoot. I talk all about that. And how to get
Yes,
through
she
it.
does.
Yep.
And now it's like we're kind of becoming the ground crew for all the new projects coming on, all the crazy cool stuff that's starting to happen in the physical. So come check it out.
Yes.
If I can figure out how to get it now.
Oh, yeah. Just where is it? Oh, the little hang up. There she goes. It's funny too, because she was talking about that, and I turned over this meadow card, which is vulnerability. And it's interesting how we're all sitting here in our fun hats and stuff, but we're being vulnerable. And, you know, even the flowers in the meadow, you know, they're all vulnerable to the elements, and they're just out there being themselves. And so here we are, you know, a meadow together. We're all a meadow. We're all different colors and, you know, bloom at different times. And yet here we are being all vulnerable with each other. But I know that this vulnerability is what actually helps bring us all strength. And so I think it's very exciting. So
Totally. And I
do you want to see? I just want to. Oh, go ahead, Alicia. I just want to make sure. I wanted to see if Gloria wanted to talk too.
Yes, Gloria.
Or if she does, I would. No pressure. I just don't want to leave her out. Oh, Stargazer. Where is he?
Can you see this, Alicia?
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, anyway, go ahead, Alicia.
Oh, okay. Well,
if you were going to say something, I didn't know if Gloria wanted to talk
cool.
or not.
Can you see what Stargazer is showing us? Raymond's showing us.
Just delaying here.
That is
she's got her hat on.
I just watched an 1950s program about it. That's really cool, Raymond. That's really cool.
Awesome. Gloria's got her hat on too. Yeah,
Yay.
baby.
Yay. So, well, Raymond, you have to turn your mic on if you want to speak.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what mic please meant. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is being shown not for me and not for those who are in the room, but for someone who may be watching this down the road, weeks, months, years down the road. May it bring you to your elegance, to all that you may become, and may it help you along your journey.
Wow,
This is
that's
Micah.
really cool. That's
Micah.
beautiful.
That's what it is.
That's beautiful. Gracie.
Welcome,
Hey, Grace.
amazing Grace.
So I just watched a program about crystals and how crystals, specific crystals form, and how in some rocks or some crystals like mica, let me just think. The sacred geometry is such a way that you can get like a fraction of a straight cut flake down. So like the actual scientific information behind the growing, how the crystals form and how thinly you can split that is super fascinating. And if somebody would look into it, with all the numbers, I bet there would be like some mind-blowing.
Oh, totally. Some
yeah.
sacred, some geometry going on or something, you know?
Yeah. So so I pulled this card, and you know, I thought, Wendy, like, we've had a lot of cards with blue in. I know purple was the first card, but all of our other cards really have been a lot of blue, and you and I are wearing blue.
And we're we got a kind of that.
And we were talking about Cirrus, and here's a mermaid, like a mermaid lady.
Wow. And then, so here we're talking more. Wow.
Yeah. And so this, I find this an interesting card because I don't know much about these beings, but the card talks about longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So it says, Mintankins are a soul group who originated on the planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Mintankins' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water. Oh, again, water, teas.
Water. I was just going to say, a water world? Serious?
Yeah, so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Minkins feel most at peace at home in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and in all light beings. Many Minkins have Mintankins have an odd longing for home and struggle with feelings that they don't belong. It is the thought that it is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. But if you pull this card, it could mean that you have a connection to the Mintankins or are longing for a sense of belonging and or a root chakra needs healing. Perhaps you feel this longing for home. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where it is. Perhaps you've been moved around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect to Mother Earth, to create it for yourself now, to create home on Earth for yourself now, like the new Terra, right? Terra,
like the new Terra,
to choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. Oh, and that's what we were just talking about, like with David Bowie and Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson. They created
feeling of belonging.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. Michelle unmuted too. Did you want to say something, Michelle? Oh, she's got that sacred geometry. See the spiral, the Fibonacci.
Oh, super cool. And Gloria says she's also wearing blue.
Oh, yep. Isn't that funny too? We've all got that.
And that not only is that blue, but that relates to the water that we were just. Because isn't that a
totally?
Isn't that a shell or was a shell at one time?
That is gorgeous.
Beautiful ammonite there.
Yeah, ammonite?
That's cool.
Oh, yes. I always had problems saying that word.
Emanate.
Yeah, don't try saying it. It takes years of practice.
Bushuta soko uno sotote kolo dola hana huach shukua hi hala wa bu unujada ya zugona tate doi latieta to tatiano tate to kala shundu to ahio hoa mashuana zuwa kana o ashutua bolu jugo ono joba ayazaniti tiato asaku umoshu haya sana tiato kulujona tatiata ku oboja ayo o ko odo to ya tata ya to ya nata to ya to kashua hanasitu uma taya sana huahpa shukuluju matiza kuma dia wo bojo ojo jajia zadani zulu obukto kushataya nundo tupatiata kuama ayo to kulupujia a ku ono to aya o ya ana aya o ya tasi ku ushuti aya o ya nata Kola ya nata ya kola bo ya sho ko ya ne ya ti ya ta ko shuti ata hana siti ata como zuno jona tiata isi ata hana sata lo ko shutu ubujona tiata sa ko sitiata tianata namaste.
Kiasa to sobekina kidaki to sobana kita. Shina Koriasa no Toria da Riki Kora Bokuis and Shanakila, Sono Sapariki, Senase Tiniana. And it's interesting too how we were talking about vulnerability and reaching out and compassion. And it's interesting because look at you guys, I pulled 2 compassion cards.
Awesome. And blue again, blue.
And so, yeah, and the love. So here again, we're learning about higher love. We're learning to have true compassion for ourselves and learning to extend that compassion to each other. This is really, I think, the threshold, the beginning for all of us that are doing this. This is what we're doing. We're raising the compassion of a collective. And that really spells it out right there about self-love and compassion for each other. And in order to invite other species, we've got to find this compassion for ourselves and for each other. And through vulnerability, through connecting, through celebrating, through reaching out to each other. So,
and that's what we're
that's
all
why
doing
I
tonight.
that's why we do these.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing tonight. And it's such a nice reminder, because this, not only is this all about reaching out and celebrating, but also acknowledging that we have really jumped. We have really, I was say jump timelines, but we did actually. We all jumped timelines this year.
We did.
You know,
and I didn't see Willie.
Yeah.
Will's he falling? Good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming. We love you.
We love you.
We're so happy you're able to come. So part of the thing I wanted to do tonight too was to send everybody, this blessing of compassion for each other for ourselves about what we've all been going through, and to give ourselves this blessing of, for our physical bodies, and to help everybody get through this wave. So for all of us who've been feeling like under the weather, just weird, spacey, tingly, sick, lethargic, sore throats. Many of us have been having the sore throat thing. A lot of people this week complained about their eyes. People were complaining about their eyes. People were complaining about their skin being like really like tingly. My skin was the same way. It was like, I felt like it was just like weird. Misanama shito koleanda simulando ya komorasha. Se mosonori kuapokoyana ti kuamparishina se samaniato somoshana kilanguya bosonoria bo orshana. And I wanted to say hi to what did I said? Blue Star. Where'd he go? I was looking at.
Hello, I emailed you.
Yeah, Blue Star. Yeah, Blue Star said 44. I emailed you, so I wanted to say hi. I just want to say hi to everybody who's been coming in. We're running a little late today, but that's okay because we started late. So, but we'll be wrapping up soon. But I wanted
We're
to.
just chilling.
Yes, I'll tell you. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging and chilling and wearing our hats, and so there is a if you guys want to sneak in at the last minute here before we say goodnight, there is a link up there in the up there in the comments.
I'll post it again for you guys.
So, be easy with yourselves, you guys. We all are so impatient about, we're not where we want to be. I want to be doing this. I don't have what I want. And yet again, be compassionate with yourselves, be kind, be gentle, be loving with yourselves. We came to do a really, really important job. And this is the master's class. That's why we're doing this today. It's the 12/21/2018. We've got 33 and 11, the master's chamber, the master's portal. And everybody today has been reaching out and connecting because of this, that we're able to do this. And so I wanted to just take a moment to thank all of you again tonight, and Gloria and Napasodasha and Alicia and everybody who's been in here, everybody who's been watching, everyone who will watch. And no matter what it is that you've been drinking tonight, whether it's been your tea or anything else, your water, I do hope that, I know that all of the information, all of the light languages, everything that we've been discussing tonight is embedded in here. And again, I truly feel like our intentions, even in, I keep hearing it again about sending our love to these plants, and to remember that whether they're your plants or your food or your garden, you can bless anything, anywhere, anytime, from wherever you are. There is no boundary to energy and love and compassion. And I love the idea of, especially because this is, you know, Terra Teas is Gloria's baby. It's her business. And I feel like literally we're blessing her plants and her business and her teas. And thank you, Gracie. I wanted to say hi to Grace. Grace just came in.
Oh, hello.
So she's doing her singing bowl for us tonight. You're fine. That's okay. It sounds great.
My daughter's playing hers. It's a little tiny 4.5-inch bowl that I accidentally bought, and it was a pure blessing. And I'm going to play the 2-tone bowl as a healing blessing for everyone that is in the room and forever and always.
I'm Angel Lily, by the way.
Hi, Angel Lily. Hi.
You guys ready?
I'm so happy that you're here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Grace. It's been a long time since we've gotten to be in the same room together. So I'm so happy that you got to be here tonight. So thank you for bringing your beautiful singing bowls. And so I think before we finish out with our blessings, I just wanted to say hi to Gloria to see if there was anything that she wanted to say, since she hasn't gotten a chance to talk too much tonight. I just wanted to see if there was anything that she wanted to say before we close out with our blessings and our singing bowls, and also Stargazer. Everybody who has a blessing can do their blessings tonight too, as we sing with our bowls. And so I just wanted to see if Gloria had anything from Terra Teas before we said goodnight. I just wanted to give her a chance to talk as well. That's okay. Yesami sana kila imiasano palaya marikila sanasa. Yeshere sana kila kinana tulukoparashnose salise. Sanatela inanaya korusha senasola. I'll just go in order. Let's see. Brandy, I don't want to skip anybody. So I'm going to start with Brandy, and just to see if you have anything that you wanted to say or add. I'm going to click on your.
So I can
go ahead and hold. Were you holding something? Yeah, go ahead and hold that up. Oh, is that amazing?
The latest symbol that came through. This is
is it amazing? Thank you.
Oh,
great. Oh my God, I love it.
It was done really fast, but it was literally like a star, and it had all the greens and violets and silvers and.
That's beautiful.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh. Music.
For you guys.
I love it. And it's blue. You know, I have to tell you, Brandy, that star kind of freaked me out, because I just bought a new front door. I just ordered it yesterday, and the center, it's a 3/4 glass door, and right in the center is a star, and I'm kind of getting all weird inside because the star looks a lot like that star that you drew. So I'm like, I'm kind of choked up, kind of. I'm like, oh my God. Wow, I can't tell you the coincidence, because I just heard that in my head. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I just bought a door with a star in it, and it looks just like that. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, and for both of you for being here and lending your love and your energy. I can feel everyone. Thank you so much. Is there anything that either of you'd like to say or add, or anything at all? It's okay.
Share the energy in here. I'm shy.
We're very thankful for the opportunity to listen and be able to connect with everybody.
I'm so happy. Thank you. And it's okay. It's okay to just sit and listen. I tend to talk a lot, and I want to make sure that I give everybody the opportunity. So thank you so much. And thank you for it's a lot to me and to all of us in the group. Nia sotashe. Nia korean bari sonorila ki sonatala ila shanotere. Thank you so much. Michelle, I don't know if Michelle's still there, if she wanted to say anything or it.
I don't know whether I can, because I don't know whether you can hear me.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. I sing a blessing song to Gaia. Gaia, Gaia, tread softly on the earth. She is our mother. She is our brother. She is our sister. Gaia, Gaia, tread softly on the earth. She is our mother. She is our brother. She is our sister. Gaia, 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 tread softly on the earth. She is our mother. She is our brother. She is our sister. Gaia, Gaia, Gaia. Thank you. That was the last bit was how the Crow Collective taught me to clear energy. They came to me and kind of worked with me and showed me how to clear energy their way, and that it's kind of just like, you know, just to kind of clear the field, clear my field, clear whatever. It's just a fantastic way I found since I've been working with them to clear energy, you know, and like my whole body shifts when I it's like a whole body movement. It's just a real. There it goes.
That's beautiful. It almost reminds me too of that what Alicia read earlier tonight on that card where it was just like boom, you know, where it's just that clearing, you know, and so very interesting that and I'm very attuned to the Crow Collective myself. So I felt the energy as you were speaking, and that was really lovely. That the Gaia song was beautiful. I could really feel it inside my heart chakra. So thank you so much for that.
Very synchronistic.
Very.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being here.
Yeah,
I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Blessings.
Hey, Raven.
Blessings to everyone.
Blessings to you too.
Thank you. Yes, and yes, exactly. I know. It's like I almost forgot the reason for, you know, the solstice, and I was like, forgot the reason for the season. Yes, how you doing, Raymond? There you are.
Yep, I was waiting for you to finish.
Go for it, doll.
All right. A Christmas poem called Amazing Peace by Maya Angelou. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, and lightning rattles the eaves of our houses. Flood waters await us in our avenues. Snow falls upon snow to avalanche. Over unprotected villages, the sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves. What have we done to so affront nature? We worry, God, are we there? Are you there really? Does that covenant you made with us still hold. Into this climate of fear and apprehension, Christmas enters, streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing carols of forgiveness high up in the bright air. The world is encouraged to come away from rancor. Come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs to silence and lightning sleeps quickly in the corner. Flood waters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us as we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again in the faces of children. It rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads around the earth, brightening all things, even hate, which crouches breeding in dark corridors. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen carefully as it gathers strength. We hear a sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder. Louder than the explosion of bombs. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for, not just the absence of war, but true peace, a harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloved ones. We clap hands and welcome the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while with us. We Baptists and Buddhists, Methodists and Muslim say, come, peace. Come and fill us in our world with your majesty. We, the Jews and the Jainists, the Catholic and the Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us. So we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we can create a language to translate ourselves to ourselves and to each other. At this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ into the great religions of this world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth's tribes loosen their voices to celebrate the promise of peace. We angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at our world and we speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at each other, then into ourselves, and we say without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. Peace, my soul. Merry Christmas, friends and family. There.
Thank you, Raymond.
That is beautiful. And
I
so
love
many
that.
points
I
were
love
hit
the
on.
end.
Yeah, so many points were in conjunction or synchronistic with what we talked about.
A lot of
Well
them.
chosen.
Yes, absolutely.
Well chosen.
I would agree. Very, yeah, it's a very good thing. Good choice, Raymond.
That's okay.
That was lovely. And Gloria's been I just wanted to let everybody know too that Gloria's been thanking everybody for, such a good evening. And I wanted to thank her again too for being with us tonight and sharing these lovely teas. And I hope you all have the opportunity to try them sometime. They're really just really wonderful. We'll make sure that everybody's link, her links in there too. So touche. So I wanted to go ahead and have Grace, if she'd like to, I wouldn't mind. If you're there, Grace, if you want to play your bowls, and then while we're kind of doing our final blessings, and if you'd like to start off with any other blessing, go ahead, and then Alicia and I will kind of close up the evening. And so I just want to say once again, thank you. A beautiful winter, beginning of winter to all of you. A beautiful a beginning of summer to all of you, depending on where you are. This truly is an epic moment, a day of beginnings. As we close out, we're in the last few days of this number 11 year. And I really believe that we have all of us in this room and anybody who's watching this, we're walking into our mastership. We are embracing it. We're inviting it. And it's filled with challenges, yet we know this is what we came here to do together. And these galactic gatherings, these light language lounges, are a way for us to be vulnerable, to reach out, to show we're just humans having an awareness of our multidimensionality. And whether you're speaking languages, whether you don't speak light languages, no matter what you're going through, where you're at with all of your clairs, your clairaudience, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, each and every one of us are becoming more and more aware of this is who we're supposed to be. This is who we truly are. This is not woo-woo. This is not airy-fairy. This is who we are. We are healers. We're self-healers. We have the ability to send and receive energy through our hands, through our minds, through our light languages, through our intentions. We can send love and compassion to anything, anywhere, and any when. And that's the magic of this master's class and why we do these gatherings. So I wanted to thank all of you because, again, show yourselves compassion and love for everything that we've been through, for what you've been through, for this class that you've agreed to take. That I think you all know what I'm trying to say here, and without being redundant. So I just wanted to thank you for being with me today and sharing allowing me to share my own vulnerability, allowing us to just be ourselves and have fun, but yet understand we do take this very, very seriously. We take our power very seriously, and we take this responsibility very seriously about what it is that we're sharing, and how we go about sharing it, and just that combination of knowing that we're all human and showing our human side, but yet this is a really important job that we're all here to do. And I just realized I've been talking the whole time and didn't even have myself on camera, so I hate when I do that. So thanks, you guys, though. That you sat and listened to me and wasn't, but Alicia, is there anything else you wanted to add in English before we before we sign off?
Well, you know, I'm not very concise with English when it comes to this stuff.
I'm not either anymore.
But I just want to thank everybody for joining us and for taking time out of our busy schedules to celebrate us, to celebrate how far we've come this year, how much we've endured this year, and yet we aced it. We're all here. We're taking that moment on top of that mountain to to gaze over everything and just appreciate. And so I really want to thank you guys for appreciating with us, coming together to be part of our tribe, because you all are. We're all here for such important missions and important work. And I just think it's so awesome that David Bowie joined us, Michael Jackson joined us tonight, Freddie Mercury joined us, Prince joined us. I mean, how, if we ever had any doubt, how amazing is that we have so much backup, or so many wonderful beings patting us on the back saying, you guys can do it. Like, you know, you can do it. And so, yeah, remember to speak to your water, speak to your tea, because in your languages, in your intentions is everything. You can change the world just by doing that, just by being aware and being conscious. So
as we do these blessings tonight,
that came out really well.
Tonight, for sure.
That came out really well.
That came for not being very articulate. That was pretty articulate.
Yeah.
Hey, and I love the hat. It's like, as I'm looking at you, I'm looking at this regal person. It's like 1 second I want to laugh and 1 second I'm in awe. You know,
it's the extra brain. That's what did it. It's the extra brain. The help. It's the help.
Oh, I love it so much. So yes, and I want all of you, as we finish our blessings tonight and we ring out with these singing bowls, let's do this. Let's have a drink. Let's imbibe whatever it is that you have with you, even if it's just your breath, if you don't have anything to drink. But let's take these light languages, and whatever it is that any of us need right now, that's what our intention is. Niasota Shemiyara. So go for it, Gracie.
Introduce yourself, Little Missy.
Hi, I'm Angel Lily.
And I am CJ. Of course, we all know me. We are all loved, we are all truly blessed, and we are all magnificent in our teaching ability and our ability to learn from each and every one that is around us. So, to begin the healing session, Little Missy, ring up your bowl.
Thank you.
Wendy. Join in.
Nayana Shalak Ayana Sonayahi Munayo Nayano
Yes, beautiful people, sing.
Sonokoya Imaya Shekayala Seno Soyamaya Kemora Yala Sentosaya Shaya Kore Shanaya Asela Asela Nishayana Nisomyakaya Shokya Haka Masa Awa Ra Sinya Amun Dusikia Shataya Asa Anakaya Nasa Tusha Asa Nikiata Awa Ishupusutoya Sinataya Sukotoya Tanasa Isiata Washa Aka Inayata Bulu Shota Maya Asa Isa Mushutaya Kushubaya Saya Shonakwaya Letoya Allah Nama Kumosaya Tiasa Kupoto Naya Haya Masaya Ulo Isaya Nara Sinayata Ra Asanayata Ra Sono Soakash Ushaya Kumahia Nisa Yoshawa Inasaya Kuushuto Puyasa Kuwa Mahaya Ina Blessed in divine grace and gratitude
Divine
that we
grace and gratitude.
embrace you. Ya Sonashaya.
Namaste.
Noa Kalia.
Namaste.
Mahala na Samasho. Na Kiala Sana Sanako. Ma Kia Sana Salagora. Mashala Mahanu. And we are one in love with you. Nia Sonashe. Me Korese La Kalinia Losho. And forevermore, you will remember the vibration and the frequency of this connection. No se tosamala shakali ni mikia. I love you. Thank you. Nashaya. Nashaya. Namaste. Namaste.